So 준호야 뭐 먹을래? 준호야 뭐 먹을래? 준호야 뭐 먹을래? I'm pretty sure you guys are very familiar with this sentence right here. So calling the name and 뭐 is like what, right? The 먹을래 is eat. So what do you want to eat, you know, right? What do you want to eat, you know? If you know, like, it's just translating, like, just word by word, would be, you know, what eat, right? It's very like, topic prominent.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a kind of a culture question.
Okay.
Is it true that like, okay,
Yeah.
that if you say 라면 먹을래?
Yeah, I explained to you guys before. So 라면, do you guys know the meaning of 라면 먹을래?
It's like Netflix and chill.
Yeah,
right?
you want to just come to my place and Netflix and chill. The same thing. I mean, you know, you could think in like very innocent way, just like come there and just like watch Netflix and literally chill. But there's a lot of kind of behind, like you know, implicit kind of like messages behind, right? So 라면 먹을래 also has like a kind of same meaning if you want to think it like a devil way, I guess. But yeah.
So if someone asks you, just no.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it could be really literally just, you know, you want to just, you know, are you hungry and you want to just like grab some kind of like a night bites or something. It could be that. But if guys asking you guys or like, you know, the place that you're in is like some kind of like a bar or something, it could be very dirty-minded kind of question. So, you know, be aware. Yeah. But yeah, ramen is very kind of common, like a Korean like nice snack, right? I mean, if you have that ramen at night, then you should be very sorry like next morning because there's a lot of sodium going on and stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a good question. Yes, it's a cultural question. Yes. If somebody asks you 라면 먹고 갈래? Like you want to come to my place and get some ramen, that means like it could be very yeah. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Thanks for the more relevant question. So 뭐 is what and 먹을래 eat. So 준호야, what do you want to eat, right? And like Juno is answering the question back. 어떤 음식을 먹으면 엄청 잘 먹었다고 소문날까? Whew, it's pretty long, right?
I kind of.
You kind of get it? I've been very impressed.
I mean, not exactly, but I think he's asking like what kind of food would fit better with.
Close, but not really. So this is like a very kind of Korean way to kind of express what kind of food should we choose.
Right.
Okay, should we choose? But okay, so I'm gonna just like break it down to like word by word.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's gonna give you guys some sort of idea what this very sentence means. Okay, so this 어떤 is like what kind, right? What kind? 음식 is food, right? I'm skipping all the particles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Food is particle. 먹으면, okay? 먹으면 actually came from 먹다, right? But 먹으면, so 먹으면 is like eat, then, because it kind of shows the consequences after that, right? 먹으면. 엄청 is a lot, like very much. 잘 is like a well. 먹었다고 is like to eat. 소문 날까? 소문 is like reputation. Okay, reputation. 날까 is like spread out. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys like a translation now. The translation of 어떤 음식을 먹으면 엄청 잘 먹었다고 소문 날까 is the following. What kind of food should I choose to be well like spread out, reputed?
With the best reputation.
Okay, here we go. Okay, what kind of food should I choose to get like best reputation? So meaning by like okay, it's a very Korean way. It's very Korean translation, Korean like expression. Actually, there's none of any kind of like this sort of there's none of like expression like this in English expression.
Right.
I mean, not that I know of. but saying that try to kind of like see that what kind of food they should choose. But if they choose this food, then people are gonna be very envy of you. People are gonna be very jealous of you because you have chosen that food. Does it make sense? So people like like oh, so you chose that food for your lunch, and people are gonna be so jealous of you because you made it like such a great selection. Yeah. Does it make sense? Okay. So it's literally saying that what kind of food should I choose to be to be receiving like the best reputation of choosing like a great menu for like a meal.
So, is this expression literal or is it just like an expression?
It's
Like, do they really
literal,
mean- they
literal, but also like it's like one of kind of like expression in Korea that to express that you made a like best move ever. So it could be anything, not only limited to this cute like selecting like cuisine or food or it could be like just try to give your friends like compliments you could say that you know what like I think choosing you is making me um, done like a best choice best selecting friends like like a word in this year this sort of kind of stuff because people are all jealous of me because I chose you as my best friend like something like that. Yeah. So it could be like utilized in any sort of kind of like categories, but the reason why I put this because this is very unique. This is very unique kind of expression in Korean actually. I know Japanese. I don't think they have it. So I think it's a very kind of like a unique kind of like a expression, just Korean expression. Okay. So once again, what kind food eat like very well eat and someone is like a reputation like a spread. Okay. I know if it's kind of like connected together, it doesn't really make sense, but implicit kind of delivering the like message that people will be really jealous of you by choosing this menu as your kind of like a meal, because people wanted to have that very meal, very food as their meals as well. So it kind of giving you the message that I made a best choice ever. So what kind of food should I choose, and I won't be like regretting you know by choosing that food.
Is there an example sentence of like another way to use that? Like how you're talking about like
Sure, sure. Okay, so like this, like 어떤 영화를 보면 I'm just gonna take out the like exaggeration part, okay? I'm just gonna take it out. 보면 잘 봤다고 소문날까? Right? Right? So,
what kind of movie should I watch to make people jealous?
yeah, that'd be like closest kind of like a translation in English actually.
Is this always like a question?
Yeah, because you're asking to yourself, right? Because it's like before. So if you look at like process of like a decision making, right? So before the like making the decision, right? That's why you're questioning yourself. So it has to be. I mean, most of the time it has to be like questioning the sentence actually.
But it's mostly used for food.
Mostly used for like any selection of categories or segments or.
So could I also be talking about clothes then?
Of course, yeah, of course.
So what dress?
Yeah, that's very good, very good. So 어떤 옷을 옷 is clothing, right? 사면 is purchasing, buying. 잘 샀다고 소문 날까? I mean, if you guys really kind of like understand this sort of sentences when like Korean people having conversation, I think you guys are like on another level. It's kind of like a soaked in like all the cultural stuff like behind it as well. Does it make sense? Like, yeah. Yeah, I thought like really easy to kind of explain to you guys, but once I kind of like stood up here and I tried to explain this, oh, it's hard. Yeah, there's no expression like this in English, right? Did you know this, Debbie? No? Try to use it with your parents. I'm pretty they're gonna love it.
Like,
Yeah.
don't be so shocked.
Yeah. 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 It'd be awesome.
Did you ever say what I told you to?
What to what?
No, that llegaste.
Llegate? To my wife?
Mm.
Not yet.
Llegaste.
Llegaste. Yeah, I know. Llegaste. I still have in my note actually. iCloud note. I mean, I'm kind of really busy right now because like having going through a lot of stuff. But since it's on the camera right now, I'll tell you guys later. There's like a lot of privacy going on. A lot of process. Okay, so I think this is very kind of good sentence to use when you guys have, when you guys like interacting with your Korean friend or when you have like when you engage like a conversation or something. I think this is really really kind of good sentence to kind of impress them. Okay. All right, and Chad, he kind of got a little like irritated by Juno because Juno is like like thinking so hard to choose this food, what kind of food they're gonna have. So Chairman is saying that like 그냥 아무거나 드세요. 그냥 아무거나 드세요. 그냥 아무거나 드세요. So this is pretty much like being very sarcastic, making the sarcastic mark on this like statement. Okay, so 그냥 is like just, right? Just. 아무거나 is whatever, right? Whatever, right? Whatever. 드세요 is like the reason why I'm saying this sentence is like very being sarcastic because 드세요 is like a polite way to say to eat, okay? Have food, eat. But usually, like in casual conversation, you don't really use a polite way to, you don't really put the polite way in the conversation, right? So he used a polite way way of like eat because he's being sarcastic. Just choose already. Yeah. Why are you just talking to yourself? Just choose already. It's just like a lunch. It's just like a meal. You don't have to put like so much of like thought into it. Okay. So 그냥 아무거나 드세요. Okay. Any questions? No? Yes. And if you wanna, so you're not being like sarcastic. You just wanna say, just eat whatever. How do you say that? It's easy. 그냥, you know what? Let's come like this. 그냥 아무거나 먹어. 그냥 아무거나 먹어. 그냥 아무거나 먹어. Okay? Just eat whatever. Okay? And these are actually very Korean way of conversation going on. So Juno is saying that, like, he was like saying like just choose whatever, right? And Juno is saying that like 어제 술도 마셨는데 시원한 국밥 한 그릇. Do you guys have any idea what he's saying? No. Okay, it's fine. It's
Is
fine.
어제 yesterday?
Very good. Very good.
술
Yeah.
마셨는데 it was good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna break it down one by one, so you guys have like better kind of understanding on it. Okay. 어제 is yesterday, right? Yesterday. 술 is like a liquor, alcohol, right? 술 도 is
Also.
도 is also, but not necessarily. Just the reason why I'm using that 술도 because he wanted to have this particular menu, but since he drank yesterday, that's what he's using also. Okay, so they're kind of double like purposes going on right there, right? The one purpose is like I want to have this menu, and the second purpose is like I drank yesterday, and a hangover food in Korea is not a burger or pizza. In Korea, it's like stew. It's a hot stew. That's why he's saying that he's just like implicitly kind of delivering like two different like purposes, and he want to like show the willingness of going to that restaurant. Okay, so yesterday 술 alcohol 마셨는데 is this came from 마시다, right? 마시다, right? 마셨는데, if you say 마셨는데, then you kind of like giving you the like a preview, giving you the kind of like a sign that this sentence will be like continuous, right? Right? 시원한. This is a very very kind of like a confusing part.
Yeah.
시원한 is like a cold, cool, right? But stew is cool? No, right? Usually when they like say 시원한 국밥, it's like hot as heck. Hot as hell. I'm sorry. Yeah, hot as like it's really really hot stew. But the reason why they're using cool because they want to emphasize the fact that it's really hot. Okay, okay. It's kind of like contrast kind of showing, but doesn't really make sense, right? Like for instance, like so I love sauna, like Korean sauna. I really love Korean sauna, but when you get into like public sauna and there are a lot of ajashi around me, right? And they get into really hot tub, hot water, and then once they kind of like sit down like this and they're like, oh 시원하다, but it's not really 시원해, it's really really hot. But the reason why they're saying that because it's kind of like expression. It's not really cold inside, but they want to emphasize the fact that it's really really hot inside and it kind of feels good.
That's like
Sarcastic, and also it has like positivity going on inside. So it's really hot, but it's not like hot in a bad way. It's hot in a good way, and that's why they say 시원하다. So 시원하다 has like contains like two different meanings actually. The one will be very very hot, and second will be like it makes me feel really really good and nice. Does it make sense? Have you seen your parents saying that? Yeah. 시원하다 they do. But there's a really one like funny thing about it. Like once you use like the word 시원하다, you become 아저씨 and 아줌마. But I used it like a long time ago already, so I guess I'm 아저씨. Okay, so 시원한, yeah, 시원한. Okay. So 시원한 is like hot, like but it's depending on context. But this is like actually like cold or cool, right? But in this context, it would be hot. 국밥 is like stew rice. Okay, stew rice. Han came from 하나. Very good. Han. 그릇 is bowl, dish. Right. So one portion of, right? So saying that like hey, I drank yesterday, so why not having a really hot this stew rice?
Could the nunde be interpreted as since? Like since yesterday I drank blah blah blah.
Very good. Yeah, very good. That's more accurate actually, yeah. So there's like cause and effect going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's your logic behind right here actually, yes. Okay. And Chad is like, he's saying that 국밥 좋지. So yeah, like stew rice, sounds good. Yeah, stew rice, great. Yeah. Okay. So I'll try to like read over, very like slowly, and second time reading I'll try to put my, my emotion in it to make it more realistic. So we'll see that. 재웅, 준호야 뭐 먹을래? 준호야 뭐 먹을래? 준호, 어떤 음식을 먹으면 엄청 잘 먹었다고 소문날까? 채용, 그냥 아무거나 드세요. 그냥 아무거나 드세요. 준호, 어제 술도 마셨는데 시원한 국밥 한 그릇. 어제 술도 마셨는데 시원한 국밥 한 그릇. 채용, 국밥 좋지. 국밥 좋지. Okay? So, it's a more realistic way. 준호야, 뭐 먹을래? 어떤 음식을 먹으면 엄청 잘 먹었다고 소문날까? 그냥 아무거나 드세요. 어제 술도 마셨는데 시원하게 국밥 한 그릇? 국밥 좋지? 오케이? alright?